Hello guys, and welcome back to another Tweaker Man video. So I've finally got the system set back up with my new furniture that I've been working on. So I still got to make some isolation tables. So one for the top of this unit here and one for the top of that unit there. Now I've got a special one for this SACD player that I'm going to be building. So we'll do a video on that. But I did plan to do a video on dismantling the system today and resetting it all back up, but this took so long that I decided not to bother in the end. I just wanted to get it up and running again. So that's the rack that I built in the middle. So I'm looking at the moment upgrading the Arcam 10 integrated amplifier, which I'm using at the moment as a preamp for the Quad 405, which is really a Lucid Quad 405. And I now got my turntable, there we go, mounted on the top now. Now I took away those spike boots that I made so I could fit some screws in the top there, and the spikes fit perfectly into those. So this whole unit in the middle is leveled up perfectly. It took me ages. I do find that 3 spikes level up a lot easier than the 4 spikes do. But hey, there's a hell of a lot of weight in there, so I thought it would be better doing it with 4 spikes, because you don't want the back part of the ply, even though it's 24mm thick, you don't want it to sag over a period of time at the sides, really. So so that's that. Let's have a look in the inside of the cabinets down here now. I've still got to make an isolation table in here as well for the Roxanne K3 DAC. I've just put my old isolation table in there that I made before. It's a bit chipped on the front. I need to make a new one for the Pioneer LX50, which I just really use as a DVD player now. I don't really use it as a music player now. Now I've got the Sony. So what I've done is I've connected the Sony directly to the Roxanne for playing CD only. So this DAC doesn't play SACD through it, and the DAC that's in this SACD player is wonderful anyway. So for playing CD, I turn on the Roxanne, and for playing SACD, I just play it direct to the amp through that player. So there you can see the other isolation tables that I've made for this rack. There we go. So I'm going to make a really nice one for the SACD player here, and I'll probably just make a matching one for the PC to go on with the Phono preamp, the Graham Slee Reflex M. So I'm looking at another preamp at the moment, but I've ordered a kit for this Musical Fidelity X10D. Now it's a complete upgrade kit. All of the internals are being changed, and they're having some Russian military grade tubes fitted, and I've also ordered from the same guy, and this guy is called Rox Grotto, and I've dealt with Mike before from Rox Grotto, and he's building me a power supply for it as well. So I've got a couple of amps in mind, preamps. We'll see how we go. So I'm going to have the preamp going to the X10D to give it that tube-like feel, and then running into the Lucid 405 Quad. So over this side, I've just got the tape deck in there, which is just a gimmick really, And at the bottom there, which is on eBay at the moment, is the Arcam Alpha 10 power amplifier. So it took me quite a while to set all this up today, but I think it looks a hell of a lot classier than the old cabinet that I had from IKEA, which was, I never really liked it. It was just a quick fix really for me until I got round to doing this. But this rack in the middle is extremely strong, and I know that I've put them all on these really big casters on the bottom, so I can pull them in and out, because I want to be able to try new cables out all the time. But the two isolation tables on the top of these units will also be spiked, so I can adjust them and make sure that they're dead level, especially the SACD player. It's best to get everything dead level. The turntable in the middle is dead level, the tuner there is dead level, the amp in the middle is dead level, and the power amp is dead level. Everything's perfectly level, and I can report it sounds fantastic now. Really pleased with it all. Took me a while to get it all set up, but yeah, I'm really happy with it all. I've just got to get some more boxes to get rid of some stuff. So I've got another cassette deck down here that I need to box up and put in the loft. Now I was going to do a job on the quad, which I'm still going to, but I'm probably not going to use that now. I'm looking at some other amps that I'm quite interested in. I had the Android box there since they shut down Mobdro, which I used to illegally stream the football through. I don't really use that no more, so I've just decided to pack it up, put it in the loft for a bit. You never know, I might come back to it at some stage. I never like chucking things out too much, really. So as far as the DVL X50 in there is concerned, I'm just using that for DVD, but I need to get an optical cable for that to rig it to the Roxanne K3 DAC, because I like to have the sound when I'm watching a movie come out through the speakers, really, and that's the best way to do that on that. Because when I had the Sony at the other side, the SACD player, I was using an optical cable down there to connect it to the DAC for listening to CD, but the optical cable was just a cheapo, and I need to get a decent one, and now I can get a sort of smaller length as well. So the smaller length, probably the better. So I'm just going to go for a meter length there, which I can, and obviously it's a lot cheaper to buy a meter length. So I've got a couple of optical cables in mind as well, which unfortunately I can't make, which is bloody annoying, but there you go. So apart from that, I think that's about it for this video. So I've also got all the so there's the balanced mains unit down there, and I've tidied everything up at the back there. May not look it, but do you know the amount of dust you get? It's amazing. So I've spent about 5 hours today sorting this out in the end. Well, I started at 5 and I ended at just before 10, so about 4 hours and 45 minutes. So there's all the rest of my cables, and I've still got a couple of Russ Andrews pure silver power cords in there, and I've got a couple of the reference power cords, the copper ones there. So yeah, I'm really pleased with the outcome of all this. It's worked out really well. I shall need to get some more cable building videos up soon. I've just been, my daughter's done a lot of this for me, the polishing on it. I've been training her up. So I've been polishing now for 32 years. So what I don't know about polishing isn't worth knowing. So I've got her to build up all the preliminary coats, all the base coats for me. So then I only had to do some cutting back and doing all the top coats, which was a lot quicker. Speeded me up. All that cost me some money. She doesn't do it for free. She's at uni, so she needs the cash. So that's it. So anyway, I think that's it for this video. So thanks for watching another Tweaker Man video. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to press that notification bell so you'll be notified every time I upload a video. And thanks for watching, guys.